Culers, you guys are not going to like this. I sincerely believe that people do not want to see Barcelona succeed because they just continue to make things harder for us. Please let me just explain what I'm talking about, but I already know that you guys are going to hate this. Drop a follow and let's get to it. Well, as you guys don't know, Barcelona have officially signed Joan Garcia to Barcelona, and even Fabrizio Romano posted this. He took the famous picture, signed the contract, and even said these words. Quote, "I'm very happy and eager to play for Barcelona." Joan Laporta was successful in what many people didn't think that he was going to be able to, namely to sign Joan Garcia. But what comes next, you guys will not like. That is namely being that Joan Garcia's name appeared on the La Liga's registration players for Barcelona, but was then removed. Allegedly, this was a mistake. I don't know if maybe somebody from La Liga's quarters was messing up with Barcelona fans and just inserted his name and then removed it just to toy with us, or if this was honestly and genuinely just a mistake, which in essence means that Joan Garcia is still not registered with the club. Raising the question, when is he going to be registered? Well, this is when it gets problematic. This is likely when you guys are going to start throwing a lot of shade again at Barcelona. Because in short answer, we're still not fully sure if we're even going to be able to register him. This might seem like another reoccurring problem as we had with Dani Olmo earlier on in the season. In short, according to Javier Tebas, Barcelona needs to sell some players if they want to register Joan Garcia. Not only that, but what comes next you guys will hate even more. That is because the president of Athletic Bilbao is making it extremely hard for us to sign Nico Williams. Recently, he has said in an interview that between Bilbao and Barcelona, there will be no negotiations. He expects Barcelona to make the full payment of 60 million euros for Nico Williams. Said this over and over again, Nico Williams has close ties with Barcelona, already agreeing on personal terms, but the financial strains might become a huge issue. Because of this, however, Barcelona may have a plan B. That is namely signing a young talent, 20-year-old from Copenhagen, Ronnie. Fabrizio Romano has recently commented on this news, but let's be honest, most of us likely did not know who Ronnie was up until today, likely indicating that Ronnie is not planning on being a first starter for the club, which means that Barcelona are going to have to look at other strings such as that of Marcus Rashford. The problem with this one is that Man United are explicitly asking for 30 million euros for Marcus Rashford. Despite this, however, Marcus Rashford and his representatives still believe that he has a shot of joining the best team in the world. Culers, because of this, and I'll keep repeating the same thing, Barcelona need to sell some players. Fortunately, though, we now have a list of who can potentially leave. At this moment, it seems that Barcelona are seeking to offload 4 players, namely being Pau Victor, Ter Stegen, Ansu Fati, and Andreas Christensen. However, out of these, Andreas Christensen is going to be leaving on a free contract, meaning that Barcelona can really only profit from these 3 players. The situation is extremely tense for Barcelona. One day there's a lot of light, and the next day somebody comes and turns off the switch. But as I mentioned, as the news continues to develop, I will be here to document those news for you guys. So in the meantime, please make sure you drop a follow, and as usual, my brothers and sisters in Christ, God bless.